Today I'm just showing you how to do a simple felt bow. Don't need to purchase a template in order to know how to make one. All you need is a rectangle shape. The bigger the rectangle, the bigger the bow. So I'm going in with my chalk pen that I got at Hobby Lobby and just outlining a rectangle shape onto a green felt. Now once I have that outline, I'll go ahead and cut it out. Once I have it cut out, this is when we're going to go ahead and attach them together. So I'm going to take my needle and I'm going in between the two pieces and pulling it all the way through and hiding the knot that's at the end of my thread. From there, I'm going to come up and over the edge, push my needle through the top piece felt and come up between the two pieces. This will be the start of your blanket stitch. You will then move your needle over just a little bit, push your needle through both pieces of felt, and then of course run your needle through that hoop and then pull tight. You will continue this blanket stitch along the whole edge of the bow, connecting the two pieces together. And then of course, once you get to the bottom, you'll want to secure everything that you just did. So you'll push your needle through both pieces of felt. You'll then run your needle through your hoop, not once, but twice, pull tight, and then that will create a knot in the thread and secure everything that you just did. From there, you will leave your thread attached to your bow. I will then make sure that the seam is in the middle before I start to fold it into the bow shape. Now, how I fold it is just kind of like an accordion fold, where the ends look like W's or M's. But once you have it as an accordion fold, you will take your needle and you will push it through all pieces of felt in the middle. And then once you have it pushed to the other side of the bow, you will then start to wrap your thread around the center of the bow. I usually wrap it around like 3 or 4 times before I take my needle and push it back through the center of the bow. And then of course I want to secure everything that I just did. So I'm going to take my needle and go through a little bit of felt. And then I'm going to run my needle again through that hoop, not once but twice, pull tight, which creates a knot in your thread. And then I'm going to push my needle back through the center of the bow again, just to make sure everything's nice and secure. And then I'm going to cut off the extra. Now you can leave your bow like this with the exposed thread, but I'm going to add a thin strip of felt to the center just to make it look a little bit more finished. So I'm just going in and cutting a thin strip. Now, if I had a bigger bow, I'd probably measure this out, but since it's such a small bow, I'm just going to eyeball it and just do a small strip. But then you're going to go in with your hot glue gun and you're going to do a little glue in the center of the bow. And then you're going to attach your strip to that glue and then flip it over. And you're going to do the same thing. You're going to add some glue to the bow, center of the bow, attach one side at a time, cut off any extra felt that you feel like you would see in the front of the bow. And then, of course, add the last strip to the back. And there you go. You have a perfect little bow. I'm making these for a gingerbread cookie. My friend wanted some gingerbread cookies for her daughter's play kitchen. So this is going on to my gingerbread man. So this was my 3rd attempt making a gingerbread cookie. And then finally I was like, I'm just going to do a frosted gingerbread man and then add cute little Christmas bows to them. I think that was the best route. My first attempt at doing this was this guy, and look at that face, like so scary. And then my second attempt was with puffy paint, and it was just as bad. So yeah, this was the way to go. Let me know if you guys have any questions.